We got an evacuation going on. We have a spill where a truck driver has passed away. We have an accident with 2 semi-trucks where a police officer made a post saying that one of the truck drivers passed away before EMS could get to them. And it's just one of those days, man. Please have your prayers for their families. Trucking is this sacrifice, and we're going to get into today's video, but man, it's super sad. And it's just one of those things where, I'm just here to share with you guys this information. I definitely need you guys to send me more positive news. I get a lot of news sometimes, and I know that it's not always positive, but it is information. But if you guys have something positive happening in your life, please share it at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Would like to see more of that from you guys. We have a PSA today that we want to share. First off, this right here from a truck driver. I'm going to leave anonymous here. It says that 2 truck drivers at a Catskill went to one fuel island to drag a 5-gallon bucket over to squeegee all of his truck and all of his windows and mirrors. And the problem and the PSA with this is just be considerate to other truck drivers, man, because you're on the Catskill, you're halfway on it. Other people need to use it and they need to go, and the aisles are empty. There's like 2 aisles empty that the guy could have drove and just stopped normally at, and did not do that. So
you see here, we're at the pilot in Sioux City, Iowa, and this guy up here stops and goes and gets a bucket. When the lanes are clear here, you can see there's lanes he could have pulled up in, nobody's there. But he goes and stops the driver in front of me, grabs the bucket, drags it over there, he's cleaning his windows, making sure it's right, him and his buddy, just chilling, watching 2 drivers here trying to skill out.
This truck driver just wanted to let everybody know to just be more considerate of people, man. So this one right here is super sad. A police officer is on duty, says, please pray for this guy's family. We just worked a very bad 2 18-wheeler motor vehicle accident. He was alive when I got there, but too much trauma, and he died on me before EMS, fire rescue, could get there. It was his time to be with God. So, man, rest in peace to that driver, man. Super sad. Thank you to the police officer for just doing your best. But, man, thank you for sharing that as well. The big news of the day that we want to talk about here is this evacuation that happened. Now, people are talking about it right now. 18-wheeler driver actually dies in this. So rest in peace to this driver today.
Good evening. My name is Sergeant Sammy Lattner with the Texas Department of Public Safety. That's SAMMYLATTNER. want to start out by first thanking all the first responders that have showed up on scene today to assist with this crash. We've had several agencies come from all over our district, including Montgomery County, Harris County, and all local officials sending first responders out. We really appreciate that. Today we're sad to announce the passing of the driver of the truck involved in today's incident. I can tell you about the crash that today at approximately 6:30 a.m. a truck tractor trailer hauling a tanker trailer was traveling northbound on FM 1725. It is reported that for an unknown reason the truck left the roadway to the right, lost control, overturned on its right side, and the tank that was connected to the truck was ruptured. The truck was carrying sulfur dioxide. The rupture left a 1-inch gap wide, approximately 8 inches long. The tanker at the time of the crash was carrying approximately 2,800 gallons, and right now it's about 1,500 gallons. Okay. A shelter in place was issued by San Jacinto County Office of Emergency Management. In that shelter in place area, we're looking at approximately 60 to 80 homes in that area. At this time, troopers are actively going door to door, requesting that the residents inside that affected area leave. It's not mandatory, but they're strongly encouraged that they leave until we can get a cap on the safety of this situation. Hazmat crews have placed air monitoring devices all around the scene and up to 200 yards from the crash site. There's been no reported issues at this time. We have asked that you continue to monitor our social media accounts for any updates on this situation and crash. And like I said, once again, we want to thank all the first responders that have showed up to help, the different agencies, Harris County, Montgomery County, the multiple agencies. There's so many that we can't really thank all of them at this point, but they're actively helping. This time we'll take any questions that you may have and try to get you some answers.
So people were transported to the hospital. Do you know about how many?
We're still on a track to get a current number on that. Then when we do, we're going to get that pushed out. We do know that there was 29 students on a school bus and the bus driver that were transported to HCA Conroe. They were treated and all have been released.
And the reason why were they transported to the hospital?
The reason they were transported, from what we've been told at this time, they drove through the crash scene inadvertently, not knowing that what was on the truck. And I believe the information we have at this time was a few of them had some concerns of headaches, respiratory problems, but it was more to be on the safe side to get them checked out.
When the crash happened, did someone immediately realize the crash happened, or had it been, I guess, sitting there leaking for some time before anyone passed by anyways?
We're not 100% aware of what time the crash occurred. We can give you an approximate. We had a couple of callers call in, and that's when the fire department and the Texas Department of Public Safety got there as quick as they could before we knew exactly what was going on.
But they didn't know if the crash had just happened. It's not like anyone witnessed the guy crash.
As far as I know, no, ma'am. We don't know if any witnesses were involved.
Okay.
Can you give us the process for cleaning up a spill like this and approximately how long it would take to clean up?
Well, and I can't give you an approximate time. There's several hazmat crews have been called in to collaborate together to find out what the safest possible way is to get this done. Because always our number one goal on this is safety. We want to make sure the public's safe, and we want to make sure our first responders are safe. So once they collaborate and figure out the best way that they can get this done, we'll be able to push that out to you and get it on our social media sites for you.
And so at this point, you guys don't have an approximate time of when people will be allowed to return to their homes?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We don't have approximate time. All we care about right now is what we're focusing on is the safety of the community and the safety of our first responders.
And you guys are still doing evacuation?
We're currently, we have troopers going door to doors in areas that could be affected, strongly suggesting that they maybe leave until we get everything 100% under control.
So, Mutha truckers, comment down below, but just want to let you guys know that this is what's going on right now. And it's just really scary. And this happened earlier this morning. But, I'm waiting for updates to see what's going on